All right, guys, we are here in Waterford. There is this Viking event that's happening, and I'm showing you live. Look at the Viking settlement here. Well, this is just a mock. As you can see there, it's a mock settlement, but this place used to be the where the Vikings landed in Waterford. Look at this, guys. Yeah, got some. I think I know this guy. I was able to talk to him before, because whenever there's Viking events, I love going. And of course, with my boys, it's good to know or to see something like an event like this. Yeah, this is how they eat maybe in the past. Just showing that. We might listen a bit to their conversation there. Are they eating the food that the Vikings or it used to be?
Like authentic food. Yeah.
Okay, authentic food.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good. And they're duck eggs.
Duck eggs.
Yeah.
Ah.
Leek, onion, garlic, bacon, and thyme.
Oh. Okay.
Now the duck eggs are really big.
Yeah.
Really big, yeah.
Where are you getting them? You have them.
We got them from Huntington Castle.
Huh?
Huntington Castle.
Oh yeah, that's in Carlo. Ah, nice.
We happened upon them.
Okay.
Went
That's
really-
cool.
Came back with 3 duck eggs.
Ah, yes. Thanks very much. Okay. Now we have more areas here. We're gonna go around, guys. That's the entire sort of village-ish, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, guys, we are here live at the event. That's only, I don't know what's that. But anyhow, I'm going around the tents after tents, just to show you what it looks like in the past when the Vikings landed in Ireland, specifically here in Waterford. Now, we'll be okay. Oh, nice one. Is that sourdough bread?
It is. It's not authentic now.
Yeah, it's from Seagull, is it? Seagull Bakery. Ah, nice one here. But I presume in the past they do something like that anyway.
So
The loaf.
very popular bread today would be flatbreads.
Flatbreads, okay.
Which is a smaller, denser, like a pancake, but
Right.
savory. And it's really simple. You'll have different kinds of flours, barley flour, wholemeal flour,
Okay.
and you mix it with some sort of a yeasty liquid. And this could be, for
Ah.
example, a beer.
Oh
Because
yes.
there's yeast used for it, and that'll be the rising component of it. You mix it together, you let
Okay.
it rise, you roll it into small pancakes, like a palm size,
Yes.
and then we would use them on a swing pan like this.
Oh.
So I would put this on, so I can twist and turn it as
Okay.
they're hanging on, and I'll just flip them. As
Right.
they cook really quickly, and it's a great component to stew.
Right. Well, fantastic. Wow. Okay. And it's real fire, wood fire.
Yeah.
That's cool. Nice one. That will be your lunch, is it?
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
kind of food before the dinner.
Before the dinner, yeah. It's not a pretend dinner, but it's a proper dinner.
Yeah, no, we do eat it. We do
Yeah.
eat it.
Ah, okay.
And
Right.
tomorrow we're doing underground oven, where we're gonna try and roast
Okay.
in the pit over
Oh, I
here. So we
see.
covered that up
Yes.
and let it cook for 4 hours inside
Wow.
the ground,
Yes, look at the guys in there.
like an oven.
An oven, yeah. That's cool. And this one looks like a helmet, but
It's a cauldron.
ah,
We do our stews and our porridge and stuff like that in there.
yes. Okay. And were they all just kind of made pattern from what was discovered, I'd say.
So these are based on finds. So this is based on an Oseberg find. So Oseberg is a ship found in Norway.
Okay.
So it's a little bit bigger, but it's
Okay.
because I'm a little bit taller than the average Viking.
Yes, yes.
So I've needed it to be bigger.
Oh,
And then the
yeah.
pot is- the only difference is that here these. So it's
Oh.
actually stable.
Oh, wow. That's clever, huh?
Yeah, because if we were to do it here, it would go back and
Of
forth.
course,
and
yeah.
It wouldn't be as stable. So we cheated a bit.
Ah, yes. That's crazy. Amazing. Anyway. Wow, okay. Thanks very much for showing me that.
Not at all.
Okay, enjoy the lunch.
Thank you.
Okay. Now, guys, seen that there, how things were done here. And this is supposed, I'd say, pretend markets. That's the way in the past. Hello! Can you tell us something about what's in here, please?
There are all the various wooden instruments they use for cooking and stuff.
Okay.
And various different kind of bowls and stuff. What they would use to actually use. Like, 'cause wood is cheap. It's cheap
Yes.
to make, so they rarely have metal, any metal kind of stuff.
Yes.
Tasty or richer.
Oh wow, that's amazing. And how about this one? Is this
About
a real one?
Yeah, real horn.
Okay, real horn. Okay.
Mostly for decorative and showing off, because if you put
Ah,
alcohol
yes.
in this, you are dead.
Yeah. Too much.
Way to go.
Yeah.
You always want to give it a go.
I'll give it a good go.
Yeah. Wow, that's amazing. Okay. Oopsie. Oops. Not me. We'll pick it up, guys. We'll pick it up. Okay. Oh, that's some weight on that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice and heavy there.
Yeah. Thank you. Right. Okay. We'll move along, guys. We're gonna go and have a look at the tents here. Most likely, they slept here last night, I'd say. Yeah. Now we're gonna move a little bit towards the center here, just to go around. And if you don't mind me telling you guys a little bit, the Viking town of Waterford appears to have been founded around 914 AD. Imagine that, guys, 914 AD. I suppose the Viking Age was about, the Viking Age would be about 700 AD to 1100 AD. And if you would be asking where are the Vikings originated from, they were from Scandinavia. And as you know, Scandinavia is the modern day Norway, Sweden, and Denmark. So yeah, that's where they were from. And they were always kind of on the move at that time. When, I don't know if you've seen this Vikings series. Obviously at that time it was so cold there, and they needed something, they needed to go out and find food, and then they began going out raiding, actually, at that time. And then they were able to go to Britain, Ireland, Scotland, all these places that I've mentioned. Yes. Okay, we're gonna turn around again and we'll see what's in here on this side. And by the early 12th century, Viking settlers in Waterford apparently were Christians around 12th century. And the reason for saying that is that from what I have um, sort of read, there were two churches in Waterford at that time that existed. And as you know, Christianity first came to Ireland in around 431 AD. Yes, okay. But Vikings were so good in battles because what they do is that they do this attack, like a surprise attack from they are known for that. The raid, they call it raiding. They attack any places or any country or places, I suppose, with surprises. Like they'll be having like surprise attacks, so nobody is aware that they are arriving, and they are just like savages, the way they do it. But in fairness, Waterford's defenses appear to have been very extensive at that time. The strength of the town's fortification is confirmed by 12th century account. So it wasn't that easy for them to conquer Waterford. It took Raymond le Gros and Strongbow's forces 3 attempts to take the city. Yeah. Now, I wonder what's in there. What's in this? Some pits. Might be something for. Oh, they're doing something. Maybe could be like a burial. I'm not sure, guys. If somebody is here, we'll be asking them and say later on. Okay. Now, just to show you, we're still here, going around, and there's so many things to see in here to try on. Hopefully the voice is good. Now look at the games in the past that what they used to do, the kids and the adults as well. This seems to be like a music thingy, possibly. Yes. Now, and then this little boy here, there's a Viking boy. Yes. Now. Okay, and some more Vikings there.
Off the crack.
Yeah, see? Okay. Now we'll turn around. Alright, guys. We go around and have a look more of the stuff here. Now, part of the Viking tradition is that they have this sort of voodoo thingy. So this one here, rune readings. That's how they call it. Now, rune readings, and it seems like a voodoo-ish type. Wow, look at this. Look at the things that they have. And somebody's here having some sort of, yes, we'll check. See that? Wow. Something there, like a magic thingy. Nice one. Alright, guys. We'll go around. And we have some sort of. This is Ayana Raihas. Yes. I think I was able to talk to her before. Oh, it looks like her. Or her tent. There was one that we went up north. Waterford is southern part. They call it sunny southeast of Ireland. But Vikings, there's always like Viking events all over Ireland every now and then. now, guys, um, so you might want to ask, there's a big question that you probably want to ask. What kind of people were the Vikings? The name Viking comes from a language called Old Norse. We'll go here, guys. A little bit noisy over there, but we'll talk about it a little bit here. Old Norse means a pirate raid. A pirate raid. Imagine, huh? Pirate raid. That's what it means. But not all Vikings were bloodthirsty warriors. Others came peacefully to settle. When it comes to this Waterford, a lot of Vikings in the past, as far as I know, they came and they marry the Strongbow, the guy, the main guy who came to Waterford. Let's say. Correct me if I'm wrong, but as far as I know, it's himself. He married Aoife, one of the locals here in Waterford, and a lot of people here had intermarriages with the Vikings, I suppose, at that time. And Waterford, being the oldest city in Ireland, is, look at this, guys. Look at the Vikings. They're preparing. Maybe there's a war, if not today, maybe tomorrow. A pretend war. Right now. So while we're moving around here, as you can see, there are lots of stuff here. Well, at the moment, because it's like a mock-up Viking village, they are actually selling stuff as well. Because, well, now they're selling, and then obviously we have to pay them if we're trying to get something from there, or if you want something to purchase from them. But in the past, barter trading is used. That's how they do things, or accumulate, or if they want something, then they do barter trading. However, silver became more and more important in commerce. So later on, it became a great thing that yeah, you need to have silver. And then another thing would be, aside from trading it with like just silver, they use, well, I suppose at that time, coins, the silver became like the coins, I suppose, or it was used for coins at that time. But mind you, they were saying that the gold wasn't used for coins. It was only used for jewelries during their time. Anyhow, moving along. Yes, guys, lots of stuff here. If you happen to be in Waterford this weekend, might as well come and visit the Vikings at the Greenway. There's a big Viking event here happening. Okay, it's happening. Okie dokie. Shall we move on? Now, I've mentioned earlier on that the Vikings in Waterford, I suppose they became Christian eventually once they got married, intermarriages with the locals, because the locals were Christians at that time during the raid, because Christianity came to Ireland in 431 AD. Okay, but generally speaking, the Vikings were pagans. They're not Christians, and in fact, they love attacking monasteries in England or Britain at that time, because obviously Britain or monasteries are easy target for them because the monks, they don't carry any firearms, or not firearms, sorry, weaponries. They don't do that. They don't carry them. So and then another factor would be with the monasteries, the building is filled with treasures. Normally it's like that. Now we'll see here, guys. Now look at this, what they have. Oh, Han.
These pieces are all put together.
Oh,
How you
wow.
doing?
Hello, how's things?
These pieces are all put together.
We listen to the conversation, guys.
I was doing a show with Owen Jones, and all the kids come up and they ask them to shake hands.
Oh, yeah.
So when I put in the hand, I made another one just to have it.
That's cool.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
The hand. Oh.
The story of her is that she's Armagh, and she made a silver hand for Hanu. Hanu was a chieftain, and he didn't have a hand.
Oh,
Fight.
okay.
So she made him a silver hand. Herself and her father made him a silver hand, but she got the hand to actually work, so he could
Oh,
continue then to be the chieftain.
right. Wow.
So
And
her brother died, and when she heard, she cried, and all the herbs that she used in her healing grew from her tears.
oh, I see. And was it in whereabouts in Ireland? What was she? Not
we
in-
reckon either North Leinster or Ulster,
Okay.
but she was in a two of the Dana tribe,
Okay.
and they all disappeared around the time the Celts arrived in Ireland. Stories carried down this.
Okay. Okay. That's amazing. And then when it comes to yourself, how long have you been carving?
Since I was a child.
Oh, a child.
Yeah,
Wow.
since I could steal my father's penknife. I started
Oh.
whittling, and then my father bought me these chisels.
Oh wow. Oh,
They were
that's
my first set of chisels,
oh wow.
and he bought me those as a birthday present one year. So then I started doing more and more, and I found I was able to sell them and make money,
Yes, of course.
as a kind of pocket money at the time, like, you know.
Yes, yes, yes.
And then I got bigger, more
Bigger, more, yeah.
bigger chisels, better set chisels.
Oh wow. That's cool.
Yeah, exactly the same piece.
And how long does it take for you to carve that lady thingy?
Like that now is going on
Yeah.
for 3 months, but I was actually injured, so I was only able to do an hour a day for about 4 weeks.
Okay.
And then I'm up to about 3 or 4 hours a day now. But there's a piece in there, the mother and child.
Oh, the mother and
I
child,
was
yeah.
able to do that in 3 weeks
Oh wow.
because that was a commission.
Oh yes.
And we were pricing it, so I told them the cost was kind of €1,500. So I had to do it in the 3 weeks.
In the 3
You
weeks.
want- When if you want.
Yeah, we go around, guys. We'll have a look what's in here. Oh, look at the yes. Look at the handy works there. That is cool. Nice.
But I bring up the
Okay,
bit,
that's
bit.
cool.
It's down far enough.
As far as I'm going to get it without losing,
Yeah.
where it is at the moment. So,
You don't need to drill a hole then.
well, it's just I want to use a copper nail. So
Yeah,
that
well,
way-
I haven't a bit small enough for a copper nail then. I'm gonna get the-
Oh, look at that, guys. And they have this comb as well.
They're doing the job. Let's pass that.
cool.
Pass my time.
Thanks, Emil.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Now we'll move here. This one here, guys. Another kitchen thing. The cooking. So this is the first aid kit. Now. And look at the cooker. The cooker, artistic cooker. Cooker stuff. We'll listen to this. The food and stuff. Oh, look at the fish.
No potatoes. We didn't have potatoes in Ireland for another 500 years. So the Vikings had no potatoes, no pasta, and no rice.
No tomatoes.
No tomatoes.
No bells. Don't touch these.
So no chips.
No chips.
No, life would not be worth living. They would often use
here is the part where we can see
These were made. This is just a solid
the
steel
bottle
head. The way they would have made these,
gears.
had the steel hollowed out only for the exterior part, and the inside would be stuffed with lead to make it as heavy as possible. So it's a deadly enough weapon. And now add the speed and power of riding on a horse. Not even a helmet's going to protect you when you've got someone riding along on horseback, just swinging along. This was a weapon designed to cause you a slow and painful death because this would not kill you, but it would break a lot of your bones. If I hit you in the head with a helmet hard enough, even if you have padded protection underneath, that's going to cause the helmet to bend and break into your skull. Of course, breaking the skull in the process and causing internal bleeding. So you wouldn't bleed out, but you'd bleed yourself to death in a matter of hours. If you got hit in the ribs, the impact would travel across your body and break the ribs on the other side of your body, as well as the ones here. If you got hit in the hand, your bone would break. It's effectively a bone breaker if you don't have armor, and even if you do have armor, it'll still, at the very least, immobilize you. Whereas if you have plate armor, you've got the cauldrons here, you hit here, and the body's going to bend, and all of a sudden your arm is stuck. You're now a sitting duck. You cannot move that arm. You can't do much. And then, even if you survive the battle, it's the case of trying to get that armor off you now without damaging you, which is next to impossible.
See that, guys? How the Vikings, that's their tactic in the battlefield, and then the Vikings are vicious. They are indeed vicious. Yes. Yeah, I'm showing you this part where they're making something, weaponry maybe, something like that. Yes. Yeah. Gonna go around and just something like a sort of a segue here, guys. Did you know that Vikings encountered Muslims in the Iberian Peninsula? It's the modern day Spain and Portugal. So yeah, that's Iberian Peninsula. Okay, Iberian Peninsula, the modern Spain and Portugal, was actually ruled by the Muslims from 711 to 1492. And maybe some of you have seen the Vikings series wherein they went to Spain, and there was a scene there wherein when they were raiding, some of the Vikings went to the mosque and then sort of killed some of the Muslims praying there, and then all of a sudden the guy, the navigator in the Viking series, he didn't want all of the Muslims praying there killed. So yeah, have a look in there. And Viking series is actually filmed in County Wicklow. County Wicklow is like a picturesque place. It's really good for movies, series, something like a medieval type. And of course, currently the series Wednesday is it was filmed in County Wicklow. Well, some parts of it, but generally in Ireland. So moving back, when the Viking raided Seville, which is the Spain, Seville is in Spain, okay? That was during the 9th century. Okay, we'll go here. Yes, indeed. That was the encounter. That was the Muslim and the Vikings encounter, I suppose. And particularly, they were saying it was in the year 844. So imagine, think about it. The Muslims ruled Spain, which was the Iberian Peninsula, Spain and Portugal, in the year from 711 to 1492. So the Vikings raided Seville in 844. Now at that time, when the Vikings raided Seville and sort of took over the outskirts, the unwalled area of Seville, and they were saying that the citadel of Seville, it wasn't touched because it's inside the wall, obviously, and the Muslims were still in control. But obviously they were shaken because these guys, the Vikings, they were like vicious, as I was saying earlier on, and they're bloodthirsty. So when they come in, attack by surprise, they just kill everybody, loot and take whatever things, and it's always in their minds that they will be bringing all the treasures, anything that's valuable. They will bring them back to Scandinavia or back to where they were. So guys, where are we now? So when the overall leader of Iberian Peninsula knew about it, was alerted about the attack in Seville, Abdul Rahman II, which was the leader in Cordoba at that time, he mobilized his forces towards Seville, and there were multiple clashes between them, and finally the Muslims in Spain won, because at that time, during that moment, they were so good as well when it comes to their armies and when it comes to defending and when it comes to attacking, because they were well advanced at that time. So, but the destruction of Al-Andalus by the Viking raids terrified the people living there. Abdurrahman II ordered new measures to guard against further attacks and raids. So what he did was ships and weaponry were made, sailors and troops were raised, and messenger networks were established to spread information for further attacks. And these measures were successful in frustrating Viking raids in 851 and 966 AD. Yeah, so they've learned and they were able to defend the whole Al-Andalus again. And look at the weaponries here. I believe you can buy one of them for souvenirs. It's nice. My kids, whenever there's so many souvenirs they had already. We keep buying stuff. And look at this for the kiddies, guys. Aren't they so good? Cool. Yes. Now, and going back there, the defeat by the Andalusian army might have discouraged Vikings from attacking Iberian Peninsula again. Now, they believe it's believed that some Viking survivors of the raid settled, and guess what, guys? They converted to Islam. Now, the question is, what happened to the Vikings? Go around. So what happens to the Vikings? They're so good. They're so advanced in navigation. They went anywhere, everywhere they want to go to. But what happened to them? Now, according to history, what ended the Vikings, the Viking Age. Let me just go like this. Yeah. What ended the Viking Age is that when Harald Hardrada, the king of Norway from 1046 to 1066, died in the Battle of Stamford Bridge. Yeah, Stamford Bridge, while attempting to attack England, an event which came to mark the end of the Viking Age. So, that's what happened to the Vikings, guys. They ended up when that king died. Now we can only see the Vikings like this to relive what they had. It's only now for amusement purposes. And if you happen to come to Ireland, come visit Waterford. There's so many sites here that you can see, and we have something in the city there, a virtual tour as well. Okay guys, until next time, we'll see you again. Thanks very much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you very much. Bye for now. See you sometime soon.